mean, he won a game on the Orianna, and he's lost on everything else so far in the LCK.
I love the drama. Really appreciate it. I think we need that for our local viewers, you know. It's getting late. We're getting to the last game. You need that pick-me-up.
Please don't tell anyone that he's only played 2 games so far.
Okay, I will not. I mean, he's more than that, but we won't focus too much on that. I would have loved to see, like, I think Kindred and Galio, for example, would have been like a great pivot where Gen.G obviously want to dive you very aggressively, and then you have Kindred ult, and then you have Galio ult, and then Aphelios can just shred through absolutely everyone. But now you're kind of... Yeah, but now you're kind of choosing to try and play the same game, but I think Gen.G's early game is going to be so much better, because that is so much power in their hands yet again.
All right, I'm never going to do it again. I've been shown. I've been shown.
I really appreciate
Are we going to do it again? Are we doing it again? This level 1 fight is happening once again. We'll see whether Rascal's actually going to be able to win this one, as Kingan's going to chase him towards his own turret. He tried to wait out the shield, actually, and get another... Oh, he did it! Waits for the Kolvamik and picks up the kill. Kingan, unfortunately...
Not sure if Solka got cancelled there, or if he was just... decided not to, but that does mean that there will be free prio as you see the...
Yeah, great timing for a fight. Yeah, the double play is brilliant. Life gonna Haymaker and then Flash. Looks to try and get out of the way as Bow flashes forward. Picks up the kill. Ruler down to 100 as Clid gets underneath the turret as well, and just a little bit too late. And he's gonna have to flash to get himself out. There is 1 flash left, by the way, and it might have to be used right now as Kara's going down solo. The shockwave is flashed. Solka has to throw down an orb. The last auto's there, and DRX put him down. There are no flashes left, and also the kill comes through. Pioshik might get punished here from Clid, though, as he dives forward. The lantern for the bait was just so good, and DRX 3-1. Oh, Pioshik moving up towards this top side. Let's see whether they can win this lane as well, that Rascal has already won for himself. And you can see he's actually pressing forward. Shield is going to be picked up. There's the ult in as Rascal immediately flashing. Dominus has been popped, but I don't know whether it's going to be enough. Clid looking to come through. Kolvamik is fantastic, but Undertow is even better. Pioshik just outranges the spear, and Clid says, well, I guess I can't do anything up here. This is how you're supposed to do it. Deny the jungle and be aggressive. Ruler's still able to get some damage down, so you might need to continue respecting that.
Yeah, so there is still a problem, right? And the problem is
Becca dying. That's
also
bad.
Yes.
Teleport immediately to come in here as Clid. Expect to happen is probably not going to happen, as there's a shockwave, but Karis is going to take a bunch of damage. Good spear lands from Clid there. But Shirley's just going to come on in. Life looking for a position. Haymaker comes down first. That's going to block a lot of those orbs, but still. Solka makes it to safety thanks to Phase Rush and a Flash. There's now Ruler trying to run away from Pioshik. Killer Instinct over the wall. That was actually really cute. And Ruler is going to be safe for the moment. And this team, and I'll just accept them and be happy about it. Teleport towards the top side. Solka in way too much trouble. This time he has no Flash, as he'll see whether he can try and trade something back as the shockwave comes in. And yeah, Solka presses his R button, but...
For the DRX? Which I don't know if that's necessarily true, but I think kills on Rascal at this point don't really change anything, as we see a fight here in the top lane.
Yeah, here's the ulti. Shield comes down from the big old bear, and look, this fight is taking a long time, but DRX, I mean, the boys are going to turn up, and Rascal is going the wrong direction. Lantern goes out. Becker is actually going to be able to utilize that one as Rascal goes golden to see his death, and I think the kill is going to be delivered. No, it's not. Yep, we'll see whether Clid can get in. It's a 2-level advantage for Pioshik, though, so his smite is way better than this Nidalee. Looks like Clid's still trying to look for an opportunity, but all 5 members of DRX, and they are so tanky. The 2-man shockwave comes in. The Baron is secured by DRX, and they take down Clid.
I shouldn't say that because it's DRX, right? And they'll find a way to turn it around in a negative way.
True.
But this is just Gen.G looking so disorganized, right?
Himself out of the pick, and yeah, Gen.G are going to have to try and go for this. Trying to get towards a 50-50, but it's a 3-level advantage now for Pioshik, because there's the Moonlight Vigil. Life goes golden. That's decent to try and buy some time. As Kingan, he gets into position on the Baron, and they are going to continue leashing it out here. Life down to below half health. And Gen.G just slowly but surely losing the war of attrition. There is a Blast Cone available. Life looking for some sort of flank or something. He still does have the Showstopper, but I just don't know whether he's going to be able to actually do anything. Kingan in the back of the pit. DRX going to get in there as Pioshik is going to land that smite. 3 levels does mean that's probably going to happen. There's the ulti over the wall from Kingan. Just
it does a little bit more, but it's still not what you're looking for. And just the sheer power. Like,
and now they're looking to taxi this next minion wave in. I have a feeling that DRX are just going to win it right now, and there's just not a lot that Gen.G can actually do about it whatsoever. Ruler has to cleanse. Pretty much nothing is... Oh my god, the Elder just destroys him. The Nexus is a bit of an afterthought as they're trying to take as many collapsing after they managed to take down that game. Look at Kingan's damage. This Volley Bear was an absolute monster. And just shows that maybe these blind pick Renekton's don't necessarily work out every time, even if your name is Rascal.
But Atlas, he got solo killed level 1.
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the problem, right? Like, sometimes the matchup just comes to bite you.
And then I also look at a 3.5k damage in Italy. It was not the game. And it's so unfortunate as well, because I feel like what we saw last game was so good from Clid, right? It was really dominant.
Yeah, no, I agree. And this is just the feast or famine that can be in Italy, and and
yeah,
it's so funny that we talk about DRX as this coin flip team.
DRX was able to lock down the victory up against Gen.G and got their 5th win of the split. Both Udyr and Mundo got banned out, so we had the very common comps coming out here in the LCK. So we had Olaf coming in from DRX, and they switched the AD carries Kai'Sa and Aphelios in game number 3. And we had another Aphelios Thresh having a huge success here in the LCK. And with the Renekton was doing a lot of work done on the top lane, Gen.G was not able to close out the game. Gen.G really wanted to exert their power around the top lane, so they banned out this Gnar. But it was really impressive to see that DRX answer back with Volley Bear pick, which is not really that common. It's really odd that Mundo got banned out in this game, because usually other LCK teams would just ban out Olaf instead of that Mundo. So I guess Pyosik has been doing some work in the Scream with that pick as well. Gen.G was supposed to play around the top lane, but DRX was able to kind of outplay the opponents down on the bottom lane, so DRX was able to snowball this lead throughout the game. Let's take a look at a very long team fight that broke out down on the bottom lane. They both knew the information about the enemy jungler, but because the hook went wide, I think Gen.G was feeling overconfident. So even though Bao had this gravitum on his hand, they just walked straight up to the face of the enemy AD carry, so they just got chunked by the damage from the DRX players. And then Clid was also trying to finish this golem camp, and then re-engagement coming out from Becca. And they were able to force the flash out of Nidalee and Gnar. We also want to point out that it was really smart that Pyosik was able to survive this engage coming out from Clid, because Becca was able to actually keep his heads up, and he was able to throw this lantern outside of the vision. And also, it's really impressive to see that Becca actually maxed lantern in the early game. So he took 3 lanterns at that point of the game, so that was also really critical to win that skirmish. It's really surprising that a lot of players used to just go with 3 takes on E and go really hard during the lane phase, but this time around, that 3 takes on W actually allowed DRX to survive that fight. Now let's take a look how DRX closed out the game. Pyosik was 3 levels ahead of Clid, and they were able to easily get this Baron. We had a very extended fight as well, so concentration was also one of the issues here, but DRX players managed to stay focused up, and let's see this smite competition between Pyosik and Clid. So the Baron HP goes down to 784, and at that level, Nidalee can do 720 smite damage, whereas Olaf can do 50. So it was a very safe Baron try for DRX. So DRX was really smart playing around that Baron in order to capitalize this kind of jungle level difference. Music didn't make a mistake with the Baron try, and that also impacted some of their mentality because Pyosik was having some fun with Udyr and Mundo, a very tilting champion, so maybe Cloyd was too annoyed by the play coming out from Pyosik, so he was not able to win that smite fight. DRX was able to play really aggressively and proactively today, and ending up taking down the strong team Gen.G in the LCK, and Pyosik locks down that POG. Fourth POG up to split already, this time around on Olaf's pick. He was getting all the things done. We can say this was a jungle carry performance coming out from Pyosik. DRX is indeed on a ramping situation, but at the same time, Gen.G is not an easy opponent. But Pyosik was able to actually outplay the opponent. Clean smite fight victory going over to Olaf once again. We just want to say Pyosik's ganks path team fight was so clean, other than the Mundo game. Another unanimous POG going over to Pyosik.